know, obviously.
How do you guys plan to overcome John Egbunu's injury in the first game without him?
Guys need to step up, you know. That's our only choice. Gators has got to be really solid. He's got to be intelligent with his amount of physicality. We've got to do our best to try to keep him out of foul trouble. Skylar Rimmer's got to be ready. We've got to get Gorjak back healthy. We've got to get Keystone back healthy. Justin Leano get a couple reps today at the 5 just in case we need to go there with foul trouble or other things like that.
Have you been toying with some smaller lineups?
Yeah, we'll need to. Not out of want, but maybe out of necessity. With Stone maybe getting some 5s, Leon maybe getting some 5. We'd be awfully small, but we have no other choice if it gets to that point. Again, until Gak gets back, when he gets back healthy.
Did you realize the severity of it? Were you at the time? Did you guys all kind of know it was the end of the season?
No. During the game, after the game, no. It wasn't until I'm getting my days all confused here. Again, literally, I was asleep 5 minutes ago. But it was the next day when Duke had his MRI done with him. But you know, right when it happened, John, you know, ACLs can be weird in that it hurt, but it wasn't excruciating for him. And after the game, it didn't swell a bunch, and so we were hopeful. And then the next morning, it had swollen up overnight, and that's when Duke thought there may be a possibility that it'd be worse than the original thought, you know, post game. So really tough deal for John, of course.
Yeah. Well, obviously, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
How disheartening for him. I mean, he had a whole off season unplagued by injury.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 seasons in a row he can't finish the season with his teammates. He's worked really hard. He tried to fight through it last year when he could before the surgery with his thumb. He's really been playing well as of late, and it's easy to say. You know, people say that he's playing his best basketball. He really was. I mean, he was kind of in a slump there mid-season, and the last 2-3 weeks he'd been really coming. And in fact, the exact game he gets hurt, you know, we're at Auburn, and he's off to a great start. He had a couple of monster dunks, and was making some big plays, and it's really unfortunate for our team. You know, our team shook up, of course. It was an emotional meeting when John let the team know that he was out for the season. Our guys were really shook up. I feel bad for Casey and Justin and Canyon and Skylar and the other seniors and the rest of his teammates, but you feel terrible for John.
How do you balance wanting Gators to be aggressive but not get in foul trouble?
All I know is to talk to him just like that, and just to tell him. I mean, he's got to. We've been talking to him about it all year, him and John, and now it's more important. He can't relax for a split second. He can't get out of his stance. He can't make a mistake because they're just more magnified. His fouls now are more important. We've got to use them a little bit more wisely. So we'll challenge him in that regard right there. There's got to be a balance. He's got to be really aggressive, but he's got to be really sound.
With about 9 or 10 points gone with Egbunu out, and then sort of bringing up Kayvon Allen had 0 points in the first half. Does he need to start hunting a shot even more in the first half now and not wait until it's absolutely needed?
Yeah, I think he needs to, regardless of what happened to John. We want to see Kayvon be more aggressive, and as long as I coach Kayvon, I'm sure I'll be continuing to say the same things. He fights that personality he's got. That he's very, very laid back, and he's also very selfless. He's not. I'm asking him to go against his nature to hunt shots and to be ultra aggressive because he's a team guy. But maybe he can continue growing in that area. We need him to be aggressive, whether John's playing or not. Kavarius Skylar will be fine offensively, collectively, picking up John's production. I'm confident in that. We're really going to miss John defensively, and one-on-one defense against some of the bigger post players that we faced. And then his ability to block and alter shots at the rim, clean up other guys' mistakes. And his ball screen defense was really much improved as well. That's where collectively we've got to find a way to replace John.
What guys maybe need to do more on the boards for you?
Everybody, Kayvon, we just mentioned Kayvon. Chris and Casey have come a long way on the defensive glass, especially Chris. He's been terrific for us. Casey missed a couple opportunities at Auburn. You know, as Justin Leon and Canyon Berry's made a big jump, you know, in the past couple months. He's been a physicality guy for us. He had a couple big blockouts against their bigs at Auburn. But as these guys are in wrestling matches, our guards need to rebound better. Kavarius is going to be outweighed a bunch at different times, you know, throughout the rest of the season. Skylar Rimmer's got to throw his body around for us. So we've got to do it collectively. I don't expect, and we can't demand Kavarius to go get 15 rebounds. But on the defensive glass, where it's more important for us, we're going to get to the offensive glass. On the defensive glass, we're going to continue to preach to these guys that it's just as important for your guy not to get the rebound, and challenge these guards to come in here and get in the fight with these bigs so we can get it done as a group.
How much does it shake up the staff a little bit? I mean, you talk about the players being shaken up, but this has to weigh on you. I mean, on you. You know, I mean, it's a tough blow.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's you don't plan on it happening. So you're sitting here and we're playing really well. We've won 7 in a row. We're in a great rhythm. John's starting to come, and it's tough. What do you do? But it's part, as I told the guys, you know, it's part of the game of basketball. It's part of life. It's not the only university that we're going to face this season, next season. It's not the only university John's going to face the rest of his life. You know, you got to deal with it. There's a game to be played tomorrow. We've got to play the game tomorrow. Mississippi State doesn't feel bad for us. Ben Howland doesn't feel bad for us. You know, I'm sure they've had their injuries, and other teams have had their injuries. So we've just got to make do. We've got to find a way.
Quindary Weatherspoon's one of the best isolation scorers in the league. Can you just talk a little bit about what playing against him is going to be like?
Yeah, we recruited Q, and I've always called him Q so I don't butcher it. When we were at Louisiana Tech, he's a terrific player. He had a great freshman year, and he's having another good sophomore year. He's emerged as into one of the best wings in our league. So he's good at everything. Q's they can play him at the point. They can play him at a small 4. You know, he's big. He's physical. He can really rebound. He can get his own shot. He's got a great pace to his game. Really good hands. Can shoot it. Can pass it. The whole deal. He's a good player. I've got to guard him in isolations off ball screens. They set a ton of screens off of the ball, as do 3 or 4 other teams in our league. Mississippi State probably as much as anybody. Do a good job of freeing up their wings and their guards off of the ball. So we've got to can't allow him any easy ones to get him going.
And then for Mississippi State, their longest win streak of the SEC was when R. Coleman, their big man, had his only double-digit games of the in-conference season. Of course, you guys are going to have Egbunu. How important is it stopping him? Because it seems like they do their best when he's playing at his best.
Yeah, it's really important. You know, Holman's a really talented guy. He's an inside-outside guy. He's got an ability to stretch the defense and hit threes. He's a good passer as well. He's scored on the interior. He's a good player. So, and they're really big if you look at it. Their starting lineup, the fact that they're starting the other big freshmen at the 5 and they're starting Kegler at the 3. They're huge. I mean, that's a really big lineup. So, you know, it doesn't help with the timing, of course, with John's deal. But it's opportunity for other guys to step up. We got to find a way.
When Gat gets healthy,
Go ahead. We're good. I'm good.
when Gat gets healthy, how much can you really expect out of him? He hasn't played a whole lot this season.
Well, we'll need something from him, and he's capable with his length and his athleticism. He's capable. Gat can catch it. He can pass it. He just hadn't been given a lot of opportunity, of course, because you've got John and Kavarius both playing pretty well all year, and at times you've had Skylar Rimmer who's been given opportunity before him. So he'll be thrown out there when he gets back healthy. He's progressed throughout the year, not as much as if he'd been given game opportunity, but he's progressed somewhat through practices.
I was going to ask you, I know you love Kavarius' attitude and energy and all that.
Yeah.
What's his attitude, mindset going forward? And what did he express to you, knowing,
You know-
knowing that this load is now falling on him?
I don't expect him to be any different. Yeah, we really haven't even had the conversation. He was the same yesterday. He'll be the same today. And that might be a good thing. The fact that Kavarius is so consistent, he's not going to make it a bigger deal than it is. And the positive of that is that he probably won't put too much pressure on himself as other guys in this situation might do. Again, we're talking about fouls and being solid and stuff like that, but he's started before, and we use that word consistent with him all the time. He's going to be the same guy.